Hi friends, it's Mrs. Sadler again. We're on chapter 76 of our book, and where we left off we found out that Leo was a real person, that he is Raffi's little brother that had passed away when he was 3 years old, and Raffi's kind of imagined that he was real. So that's kind of a twist that we didn't know was coming. And then Raffi he beat up Miller the killer, or sort of got beat up himself. And then his counselor, Mrs. Donatello, said that he should go to art school instead of a regular school. So that's kind of like where our story has plateaued, and then we're starting to get a resolution. Now we're going to find out what happens next. Chapter 76. So that pretty much brings us to the present. I'm still expelled. The school year's not over yet, and believe me, it's no fun being out of school than it was being in school. Mom made sure of that. But first, let me tell you about the good parts. About a week after this all happened, Bear came to the house while Mom was at work and got his stuff. He's moved out now. He even forgot his own secret stash of Zoom, which I moved to a new hiding place. I'm not even going to tell you about that. Meanwhile, Mom just works breakfast and lunch at the diner. So she's home every night, and she's been making dinner for us ever since. And she's a way better cook than me and Jordan and Bear combined. Also, I got expelled. Gian Galetta actually called me at home to make sure I was okay. I told her I was fine, but I didn't know if I was going back to Hills Village in the fall. Then she said, well, maybe we should see a movie this summer. My treat. Oh, sorry. I think we read that one already, didn't we? Sorry. Okay, let's go to... So here's Raffi drawing pictures, snakes, the end for now. Congrats, you just survived the worst year of your life. Me too. But guess what? Here comes middle school, get me out of here. Buckle your seat. Turn the page for a sneak preview. Boom. Well, who would have thought so much could change in one summer? Not me, that's for sure. Not my best buddy Leonardo the Silent. Probably not the folks at Airbrook Arts Community School either. That's where I was supposed to start 7th grade in the fall. Supposed to. You caught that right. There's a reason my last book was called Middle School, the Worst Years of My Life. 6th grade was only the start. I've got a whole lot more to tell you about. But first, I should introduce myself. I'm Raffi Cachadorian. Hi, Raffi. Hi, Raffi. Hi, Raffi. Hi, Raffi. Actually, I'm Raffi Cachadorian. My horoscope was right. Anyway, I guess I should have seen it coming. It was like every time things start to look okay in my crazy life, something always comes along to change it. It's like it just falls out of the sky. What could possibly go wrong? The sky is falling timber. And everything changed. On that day, Swifty's diner burned to the ground. Here's what happened. See, there's this thing called a grease trap over a grill at the diner where Swifty, also known as Fred, cooked about 15 dozen greasy burgers every day. If you don't clean out the trap every once in a while, it turns into a giant fireball just waiting to go off. And guess what? I didn't get to see much. I was in the storage room in the back, just passing time waiting for Mom to finish her lunch shift. Then, all of a sudden, I heard a giant boom. People started yelling, fire alarms started blaring, and I could smell smoke. A second later, Mom was there. Come on, Raffi, she said, we have to go right now. She hustled me out of the door. Anybody smell smoke? Nobody was hurt, but the flames were coming through the windows, up and through the roof before the Hills Village Fire Department even got there. By the time the firefighter finally put out the fire, Swifty's diner looked more like Swifty's big pile of ashes. Everything was black and smoking, and the restaurant was just gone. And that's not all. Now that's what I call a root beer float. Who ordered their fries extra crispy? I think I overcooked. Rest in peace, Swifty's diner. No Swifty's diner meant no job for Mom. No job meant no money to pay rent over our house. No house meant we had to pack up all of our stuff and get out. See what I mean about everything changing? The only place we could go to was to Grandma Dottie's. She told Mom we could stay there as long as we wanted, which was really nice of her and everything. But the problem was she lived in a city about 80 miles away. In other words, way too far for me to even think about going to Airbrook anymore. And now he's going to be starting 7th grade at a big city middle school where people like me get turned into chopped meat every single day. And so, there you have it. Chapter 1 isn't even over, and I'm already starting a whole new life. Try to keep up if you can. This is only the beginning, where I say goodbye to Hills Village, goodbye Lucky Breaks, and hello 7th grade. Flush! If I had any luck, it'd be bad luck. So, what did you guys think about the end of the story? Doesn't sound like it had a very happy ending. Sounds like Raffi's adventures are just beginning. If you guys think you want to continue reading about Raffi's life, let me know. If not, nobody sent me any suggestions for books. So what I might do is just pick a book that I like, since you guys don't seem very interested. I do want to remind you that Netflix does have our book as a movie. It's called Middle School, The Worst Years of My Life. And you can go online and, or on Netflix if your parents have it, and watch it. Or maybe you could rent it on demand. You know, see if your parents will let you do that. But you have to ask first. Don't just rent movies from the TV. But I really kind of like the book. And it's way different than the movie. Miss Sadler watched the movie before I ever read this book. And it is almost totally opposite. So, watch the movie. See if you can figure out what the difference is between the book and the movie. And tomorrow, I will have a brand new book for you. Can't wait. All right, see you tomorrow.